Hi, I would like to thank everyone for viewing Otis's memorial service. I have a couple of things that I'd like to say about my big brother. Over the past couple of weeks, it has been amazing to see how many folks who've reached out to me by text, by phone, by email, wishing to express their appreciation for Otis's acts of kindness. I've gotten calls from upstate New York, Louisiana, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, wishing to express their condolences. A lot of folks have shared to me that Otis was there for them through their times of grief and also through their times of illness and sickness, as well as just to give them a call, a simple call on their birthday. And it was just amazing, just the feeling that folks had for my big brother. One of the resounding themes of those phone calls was family. Folks called said that they treated Otis as if he was a part of their family. And he treated them as if they were a part of his family. And it's just amazing to hear those kinds of words coming from folks that, honestly, from folks that I didn't even know. And I've never heard of them. But they reached out and wanted to make sure that I understood what type of person they thought Otis was. And the second point, my fraternity brothers asked me, well, how can we honor Otis? And they said, well, what can we send flowers or can we send a little money? And I said, no, don't do those things. You can honor him by being more like him. And I will honor him by being more like him. Be supportive. Be understanding. Have a shoulder on which to cry. Stop the joking. Joking can be hurtful. And it sounds funny at the time. But sometimes it can be very hurtful. But I told him, just be more like them. Or be more like him. And that's what I promised that I'm going to do also. So I'm going to miss my big brother. I love him. I remember the times when he would come down to visit and he would have that earpiece in his ear, his Bluetooth earpiece in his ear, the same one on the pedestal on the picture. And, he was on the phone all day, talking to people in Atlanta, talking to people from home, talking to the people with whom he grew up. And it was just amazing to me. And, just another funny story. Otis, Carmen, my sister, said, well, let's try to find a picture with Otis without his earpiece in his ear. And I told her, I said, no, that's him. That's who he was. He was always calling people. He was always trying to make everybody else's life better, even when he may have been going through some stuff. So anyway, again, in ending, I would just like to say I miss my big brother. I love him. I wish that I could text him and, we can talk about sports. And we talk, probably almost every day for the past 4 or 5 years. And I'm going to miss that. Love you, bro.